All right, goal achievers. A few weeks ago, I was asked a great question by one of my clients on how to set the right goal in life. And not only how to set the right goal in life, if all goals should be based around money and finances. This is a fantastic question because goal setting and setting the right goal is an integral piece to the creation process and effortlessly achieving your goals. By the end of this recording, you'll know exactly how to set the right goal that actually earn you more money so you can achieve true financial freedom.
Should the goal be, I feel like for me, the goal, while there's lots of goals, I feel like the goal for my goal card should be income, because I feel like the income drives everything else. The income allows for the travel, it allows for the financial freedom, it allows for the time freedom. So should the goal be income and financial?
Really good question.
Should it be something else?
Yeah, that's
like
a really good
one. Put a pool in or something like that.
Yeah, it's a great question. I feel like I have a very different perspective on goals than 99% of other coaches. And the reason why that is I played with it for a long time, and I did it the wrong way for a long time. I did it in ways where I couldn't quite get emotionally connected to my goal for a long time. And then one day it kind of really clicked. And is what clicked for me is, for a long time, I would have a goal. Well, my goal is a house, my dream house, or a great vacation, right? Or, a car, for example, or a certain lifestyle. And I kind of figured out that the emotional connection wasn't there as much as I thought to myself, these are not so much what I want, they're more so my why, right? So the dream house, truth be told, it wasn't so much a goal as it was a why for me, right? My goal was really to increase my income. And the truth was, for everything that I wanted to accomplish, house with the pool, vacations 4 times a year, all this kind of stuff, every single one of those would be ticked when I increase my income. So I thought to myself, all I really need to do is focusing on increasing my income, and all of the rest of the results will really take care of themselves, right? If I'm earning $10,000 a week, or when I'm earning $10,000 a week, or if your goal is $15,000 a week or $100,000 a week, it is literally going to take care of the vacations. It's going to take care of the dream home. It's going to take care of the car. So I break all my goals up into my whats and my whys, right? The essence of what we want should always be measurable and tangible, okay? The reason why it should be measurable and tangible is because you want to see whether you might measure it monthly in the beginning, because things might seemingly be a little bit slower in the beginning. But then as you get into the nuts and bolts of your goal achieving process, you can do it weekly. As what you want to see is, you want to see if you're progressing or digressing towards your goal, because it's measurable, right? If we use weight as an example, if you say, well, I'm going to weigh myself every Saturday morning, right? Let's say you weigh yourself this Saturday morning, you're 200 pounds. You weigh yourself next Saturday morning, you're 195 pounds. And then you weigh yourself the next morning and you're 200 pounds again. You could sit back and objectively say, okay, I'm back and forth, right? I'm up and down. So if my results are a physical manifestation of my thinking and my behaviors, I need to go to my thinking and my behaviors, right? When our goal is not measurable or tangible, and I see this all the time, people say, well, my goal is to be happy. Well, how do you measure happy? How do you measure if you're getting one step closer or further away from your goal? Now, it's not to say happy can't be an integral part of a healthy self-image. However, it's not a good goal. So that goal that you have on your goal card should simply be your measurable and tangible goal. You can have a personal goal and a professional goal, or you could just have a professional goal. It should look something like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning a minimum of insert your income a week. And I love it as my bank account keeps going up and up and up, right? Then your vision is composed of those whys, right? Getting the pool, going on vacation 3 times a year, flying business, right? Things where you can really find the emotion in the goal.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. It helps. And that's what I was doing. And because all the other little things are part of my vision. So, got it. All right. So I, one main goal based on the income is where I am, and everything else kind of fits into that.
That's right. And here's the thing, right? I was thinking about a little bit about our conversation yesterday, right?
Mhm.
A big part of success is showing up. It's a big part of success, right? And I could tell you this right now, if every time Bob gave me an instruction and I implemented it the moment he gave it to me and I saw results, I'd be earning $1 billion a year right now. And I never asked him for coaching and then didn't do exactly what he asked me to do on purpose. I wasn't thinking in my head, well, I'm going to ring Bob for help and then defy what he's saying, right? There were different parts of, my paradigm was too strong at the time. My maturity or my awareness didn't allow me to receive the message it should have been received. This is why repetition is the key to mastery. You can hear the same thing 65 times, and then on the 66th time, you'll say, fuck, why didn't you say that the first time? And it'll be like, well, I did, but that's okay. That's why repetition is the key to mastery, because if it was as simple as, here's the idea, go and implement the idea, you're going to be perfect every single time. Well, if it was that simple, then we would all be billionaires by now, right? We're dealing with paradigms. We're dealing with conditioning. One of the funniest things is, I record all my coaching calls when I'm being coached, right? And then it's funny because I'll go back and listen to it. And when I had the call live and when I'm listening to it on recording, they're like 2 different calls, right? I'm like, geez, I didn't even hear him say that. Why didn't I respond to that? Why didn't I say this? Why did I say this instead of that? Because we're looking at the world through the lens of our paradigm. We're looking at the world through the lens of our perception, right? So we might have to hear something 101 times, and then the 102nd time, it's like, oh yeah, that's so simple. Where most people fall down is they don't quite see the results, or they don't quite get it. They start no-showing. They start pointing fingers. They look at the outside. It's this, it's that. It's not destined for me. So for you, keep showing up, right? Keep doing the work. Keep closing the gap, right? Getting 1% better every single day. Get 0.5% better every single day. Get 0.1% better every single day, right? And I promise you, when you do that, compounded over time, you'll start building a momentum. Okay, my friend?
Yes, thank you.
Hey, you made it through to the end. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, or share. Or if you'd like an in-depth breakdown of exactly how I've helped over 2,000 students globally achieve both their personal and professional goals, click the case study beside me and enjoy.